Like, is it already recording right now? Oh, okay. Well, here I go. Imagine 20 college students getting to start their own company while working with a local bank and local philanthropies. Pretty cool, huh? Well, we had the opportunity to do that. I'm Jane Swanson, and I'm the president of Charged. Before I get started, I want to thank Limbs for Life, Children's After School Program, and Norman Public Schools for letting us work with them this semester. And I want to thank First Fidelity Bank for their endless contributions and support to the IBC program. Our product is the Power Bank. The Power Bank is a portable battery charging device that can charge just about anything on the go. It's red in color and only $25. Really great price for a great product. And now I'm going to introduce to you our presenters. Natalie Wallace, our VP of Philanthropy, Alex Schitt, our VP of Finance, Matt Cassidy, our VP of Sales, Nicole Schmidt, our VP of Marketing, and now Ms. Caitlin Zerker, our VP of Operations, is going to show you how we ran things.
Thank you, Jane. All right, so we received our first order of inventory on September 26th, which was the day immediately following the loan presentation. This was much sooner than we expected our inventory to arrive, so it was really neat for us to have that quick turnaround. We were able to take all 1,000 units that we ordered and have a company meeting, and then test every individual product. What we discovered while we were testing the products is there were about 15 that were initially defective in the first round of inventory. So while we tested each individual product, we also went through and placed labels and did the packaging at the same time. We were able to keep the boxes that they came in and simply place the label on them, which made it a lot easier on us. We didn't have to repackage them, and we were able to move through all of our inventory quickly and get it moved to the U-Haul. So because we were able to move through our first round of inventory so quickly, we were able to place a reorder within 3 weeks. We called a company meeting, put it to a vote, and everyone agreed that we would be capable of selling another 1,000 units. And so we placed the order through Barb Burcham at Ag Specialties, which is where our first order came from. And we received the inventory quick turnaround once again. Once we received the inventory on October 25th, the second round, we tested all 1,000 units again, and in this round there were 17 units that were initially defective. So what we discovered from both orders is that there would be about 15 to 20 initially defective, and then another 15 to 20 would appear defective over the course of time. And so Barb sent an extra 50 units with the second round of inventory so that we would be able to replace any units that came up broken or had already been broken that we had discovered. So we were able to replace the units, we were able to get our inventory moved quickly, and we were able to get through our second round of inventory. So one of the ways that we kept track of our inventory was through tri-weekly U-Haul visits. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, myself and at least one other member of the operations committee would be present at the U-Haul to check out inventory. We also kept a running log of everyone's personal sales and inventory that they had currently checked out so that we were able to let people know how many units they had sold versus how many they had checked out and check for any discrepancies at that time. I really want to thank John Michael, Han, and Matt Perry because I wouldn't have been able to get to the U-Haul and take care of all of that every week without them. I really am indebted to them for this semester. With that being said, every week we would also run an audit where myself and Alex Schitt would go over all of the numbers and what had been checked out, what had been sold, look for any discrepancies there, and make sure that everyone was aware of any problems that we found so we could fix them at that time. This helped us keep track of our inventory throughout the semester, and we actually didn't have any inventory go missing or have to be replaced by company members, which was really neat that we were able to keep track of all that. So we actually sold out of our inventory the Monday following Thanksgiving. And because we sold out, we don't have to use our exit strategy with Grill Quest for 50 units. So we were really excited that we were able to sell out and didn't have to rely on this strategy, and we were able to donate the most money possible to Limbs for Life. So with that being said, I'm going to hand it over to Matt Cassidy and Nicole Schmidt to tell you how we sold out of all of our inventory.
This semester, the marketing and sales committees worked together to make the product the most profitable and marketable that it could be. We did this by working diligently through both joint forces and through independent forces.
As you recall from the loan presentation, after conducting focus groups and surveys, we were able to break our target market into 3 distinct categories: college students and young adults, business professionals, and alumni.
Our first target market was college students and young adults. We were able to reach out to them mostly through personal sales. college students who we were able to sell to because they were our friends. We were also able to sell to them through the use of business cards, as you see on the screen. Since most college students don't carry around extra spending cash or a checkbook, the online option where they could use a credit card was really beneficial. We also had members parts of Greek houses on campus. We had them present at their various chapters and also through their connections there.
One of our main marketing strategies in promoting college students and young adults was utilizing our 3 different accounts of social media, our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Our Instagram was our least successful social media account, which we stopped using a few weeks into once we created it. It was hard to generate followers, and it was just, decided our efforts were better off focused on Facebook and our Facebook and Twitter pages. Our Facebook page generated over 350 likes. On our Facebook page, we were able to post statuses about the different uses for power banks and when and where customers could buy our power banks on game day selling and promote our benefit night. On our Twitter page, we had quite a few followers, almost 60, and with that, we were able to really focus on tweeting at not only celebrities, but major organizations in hopes of a retweet. And we were successful. As you can see, we received retweets from Pickleman's and Limbs for Life. On our Facebook page, customers were able to post and comment on what great use of the power bank applied to them, and it was great to receive feedback. With our Twitter page, as I mentioned, we received retweets from Limbs for Life, Pickleman's, Land Thieves, the OU Price College of Business, and of course, our famous Barry Switzer retweet, as you can see on the screen.
Our second target market was business professionals. This was a specifically productive target market because we're able to sell to a variety of people. We're able to sell to departments on campus, business to business, as well as parents, travelers, and teachers. Our department sales gleaned a lot of results. We were able to sell to over a dozen departments on campus. This includes OU Housing and Food, who purchased 125 units to use in their spring training, as well as sales of over 80 units within Price College of Business alone. We were also very successful in our business-to-business sales. We sold a dozen units to the Jimmy Austin Golf Course here at OU, as well as a 250-unit sale to Allergan Incorporated to use in their sales training classes this coming February.
In regards to marketing for business professionals, we created flyers. As you can see on the screen, we created a Get Charged for the Holidays flyer. The purpose of this flyer was to distribute through the Norman Public Schools that we volunteered at, Washington and Jefferson Elementary. However, due to Norman Public Schools regulations, we were unable to distribute it in the Thursday folders. Instead, Matt Cassidy was able to speak at Jefferson staff meeting and show the flyer, and we were able to distribute it through the College of Education. We also used chalking as advertisement means in promoting our benefit night on the sidewalks in different locations across campus.
Our third target market was alumni. Our most successful way to sell to alumni was through our game day selling. Game day selling, we were able to use a variety of techniques, one of which was our 7-color strategic technique. We had teams broken into 2 to 3 members of different colors, is how we organized them, and they would go around campus through the RV park by Lloyd Noble to Campus Corner to tailgates just simply set up on Lindsay, and we were able to sell very successfully. We also sold through various tailgates, such as the Price College tailgate, and were able to sell even in the club level during the game. Our group selling was not as successful as we would have liked it to been, in the sense that our sales events on the South Oval and the Price College of Business did not glean as many results as we would have liked. However, selling in groups was very successful.
In marketing towards alumni, not only just selling and promoting our awareness through our social media accounts, we also focused on emailing our contacts and our Facebook page. We were able to send emails out through the OU Club of Houston, among other clubs, and the OU, which were able to buy power banks. The OU Club of Kansas City actually bought a considerable amount of chargers, so it was nice to to allow our alumni to purchase our product. We also, in one of our last marketing campaigns, we created a Facebook campaign where we encouraged company members to submit photos of the different uses of the chargers. We found that throughout this process that we didn't put the OU brand on our chargers specifically because widened our target market and were able to sell to more consumers. And so as you can see, we found a lot of different uses for it. And we were unable to finish this campaign because we were sold out of units.
Throughout the course of the semester, the sales and marketing committees were very, very productive. I know for both of us, we couldn't have done it without the work of our diligent committees. And to you guys,
Thank you. And at this time, we'd like to pass it over to our VP of Finance, Alex Schiff.
Thank you, Nicole and Matt. I'm excited to tell you all about the historic earnings of Charge this quarter. Having a very detailed set of accounting procedures has been very helpful for our company this semester in keeping all of our financials regulated and minimizing discrepancies. I'd like to thank my finance committee, Shane Fairchild, Sarah Beth Hall, Chris Hannaford, for all of their diligent work with all of our record keeping. We've copied every single receipt, every check, every transaction log, every deposit slip, very detailed. And every Friday we submitted financial statements done under the generally accepted accounting principles in accrual accounting. We had weekly cross-references with inventory. We had weekly inventory audits with operations to make sure that all of our numbers were aligned. So in any learning opportunity, you're bound to face numerous challenges, and that was no exception in IBC. Some of the things that we kind of struggled with initially were our receipts. They were either not filled out properly or not turned in at all. And that's something that we worked on. And online sales, we had a small discrepancy between the shipping expenses that were paid out and the freight revenue that we received from buyers. And with some diligent work from Emily Steelman, Cooper Lutz, and Terry Newstead, we were able to fix those discrepancies. With our American Express online sales, we had a few small issues with that money being received. And by a few small issues, I mean we lacked about $700 from American Express, and that took about 2 months to fix. But with a lot of diligent work from Financial Student Services, we were able to get that resolved. When we were last here, I told you a little bit about the risk that was involved in this investment and why it was a risk that was worth taking. I told you that it was a risk very typical within the technology sector, and that we expected this as a calculated risk and anticipated high returns from it. And as you can see, that risk has turned out very well for us. And I'd like to thank you, First Valley Bank, for going out on a limb for us. The loan repayment, due to our high profitability, was able to be repaid much sooner than expected. We only took out a $1,000 loan at a 4.75% interest rate, and both of those payments were made by the end of October. So our gross revenue from sales greatly exceeded our expectations for the semester. And we doubled what we expected to receive. And that's something that we're very excited about. And to give you some perspective of how big of a deal that is, the last time an IBC company had $50,000 in sales was in 2002. And here's where we were in 2002. This was 4th grade. So on that note, I'd like to hand it off to Natalie Wallace to tell you where that money is going.
Thank you, Alex. This semester, we had the opportunity to work with Norman Public Schools, the Community After School Program, and Links for Life. Through the Norman Public School Program, we were able to work at Washington and Jefferson Elementary School. While there, we assisted teachers, whether that be decorating the classroom or just getting everything cleaned up for the day. We also were able to tutor students. Our very own Cooper Lutz was able to teach a science class, and Alexis Gorney was able to teach an international student English. Now, not so much a company favorite was sharpening pencils, but you can ask Caitlin Zucker, it was always a race to the laminating machine. Through the Community After School Program, we were involved in the BFIT program as well as tutoring. Alpha Tau Omega hosted a 5K that benefited the Community After School Program that we were also a part of. We volunteered our time here and handed out candy to the participants as they ran the spooky sprint, and we were able to hang out with the kids while they participated in the carnival. Our company also attended the Price College Service Day. While we were there, we were at Cleveland Elementary School where we stained benches, planted flowers, washed windows, and ended the day with a friendly little basketball tournament with Band for the Heartland. We won't discuss the results, but for us, if you want another one-on-one challenge, I'll consider, but you might not want to hurt your ego. At the beginning of the semester, we set a goal of 750 hours for school. And I'm proud to say that we achieved and exceeded that goal with 800 hours this semester. Excuse me. Our monetary donation will be going to Limbs for Life. Limbs for Life is a nonprofit organization located in Oklahoma City that provides fully functional prosthetics for those who cannot afford. At the beginning of the semester, we set a goal of $10,000, and through our diligent work, we were able to exceed that goal. We hosted a benefit night thanks to all the hard work of JD at Pickleman's, located on Campus Corner. We came up with the idea of this in hopes to raise more money for Limbs for Life. And through this, we were able to raise an additional $99 thanks to the 10% feedback of all profit from that night from Pickleman's. And at this time, I would like to invite our company up to reveal the monetary donation that we will be giving to you, Limbs for Life. Through our donation, we will be able to affect 7 people by giving them limbs. I'd like to also take this time to thank First Fidelity Bank and for their diligent support throughout the semester. And I would also like to thank Dr. Grunstead, Dr. Kasulis, Professor Johnson for all their encouragement and challenges throughout the semester. Our wonderful consultant, Jonathan Tellis, for putting up with us and just encouraging us throughout the semester. David Williams and Steve Wilson for all their feedback that they have given us. So at this time, I would like to reveal our numbers.
Yeah.
$22,552.35 to Limbs for Life.
Excuse me. Thank you so much again for being here today. We're so excited about donating all this money to Limbs for Life and the lives it's going to affect through it. Thank you for watching our company yearbook. We've had a great, fun semester. It's been a wonderful opportunity, and we're all very grateful for it. So thank you for doing it. Have a great night.
Nice job, y'all.